Welcome everybody to Can't Draw Horses Club. I'm Corey, and joining me today is Carrie.
Hi, how's it going?
Today's episode is brought to you by water. You should have some.
Or vaguely blue water.
Water's supposed to be blue, but not like that.
Yeah, no, don't worry about
Did, are you near a coolant leak?
it. Don't worry about it.
So, Carrie, what are we doing today?
So we're doing ants. You want to cut to the slide?
Let's cut to the
Let's cut to
slide.
the slideshow. Let's do this. Okay, ants. Hello, friends. It is time for ants. Oop, where are we going? When you think about it, they're kind of like horses of the earth, you know? Just galloping and living free underneath the ground. Very ants, yes. But have you considered more ants? Ants have lots of gribbly little bits. Aim for the head for maximum damage? Some of them have multiple eyes. Or false eyes. Yes. Ants. Ants work together to lift. Ants. What are they doing down there? We may never know. Okay, here's my citations.
All right, thank you, Carrie.
Okay, but for real though, so this is a sort of a doodling exercise that I did many years ago. We're not.
X. In the year 1990X.
Yes, correct. I think I don't know entirely when I started. It was probably like hanging out in like a high school while my sister was doing her violin lessons, just with my stubby little legs at
Violin
like
lessons with your legs?
well,
Carrie.
I wasn't violining. I just hanging out on like the high school chemistry lab, which seems a little concerning. Why did they put us in there anyway? With nothing but paper and boredom. And so I would just start doodling little tunnels on the paper. And then eventually we got like a Windows 3.1 PC. And those things came with MS Paint. And some combination of having MS Paint and not a whole lot of games meant that I just kind of used it to make my own game, which was just drawing ant tunnels on an MS Paint, on the biggest MS Paint, on the biggest MS Paint. No, really, just make it larger. Fill the entire thing with pixel ants. Let's do this. Oh no.
I'm becoming more and more hype. Like, I want to see all of the ants.
Right, and I think that one's unfortunately been lost to time, but there were definitely some times when like there's a 200 megabyte hard drive on this thing, and it was like, it's full, I need to delete something, and it was like this 2 meg beautiful BM, bitmap. I'm like, nope, that stays. So anyway, multiple decades later, I have definitely not kept up on pictorial art. So we're doing this anyway.
So good. Yes. Show me how.
Okay. All right. So I got nervous because I have spent about 1 hour with Krita, and I borrowed someone's tablet.
Ooh. I'm going to be using my mouse.
Excellent. That's actually how I did the first one. And so you will see me learning how to do this in real time. So I pre-drew a little ground. Where's my cursor? Okay, here we go. And let's draw a little underground. Oh, wait, no, actually. I'm going to Control Z this. Okay. First, I am going to draw me the anthill because that's the most important part. That's where they're going to hang out.
Okay.
So,
All right.
you got your ground, and you got this little duder.
Need the duder.
Yep, okay, cool.
Wait, I should be following along.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in Clip Studio because I'm a rebel.
Excellent. I just learned this morning that you can, that's how I can quick color shift. Okay, so you got a little thing here. And I have made a brush preset specially for Horse Club
Oh,
with several erasers, a smudge, a normal dry line, this space fill, which I'm going to be using, and then glorious pixel art. So let's do this. I'm so happy to hear that, Texan Reverend. I met him and his partner Elle on the weekend at
oh, cool.
a kind social meetup that we kind of did impromptu at a local botanical gardens. And his partner Elle apparently also did these sorts of doodles, so. Alright. Gonna free draw some chambers. I think that when I did this originally, I probably was doing this more like mouse holes because I was definitely from that age of like Disney Afternoon Rescue Rangers.
Uh-huh.
But ants are way easier to draw, so. And smaller. So, okay. We got some basic chambers here. I'm going to switch to this. I'm going to switch to that, and going to use my mouse to zoom in. Let's get some. Oh, no. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Why? No. What are you doing? No.
Computer.
Computer. Okay. All right, so gonna be a friendly ant fellow here. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Why are you no pixely? Why are you no pixely?
Oh. Brushy.
Brushy, what you do?
Brushy.
What? Why? No, why did my pixel filter break? Okay. I'm gonna try to reload this. Don't look at my shame.
Oh no. Oh no. So let's go to my shame instead. Here, everybody. Here's what my desktop looks like. Ah!
Okay. There we go.
We're okay?
Yeah, I think so. All right. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm not zoomed in enough.
To see the tiny pixels?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh yeah, my Corey's desktop or my desktop being cool.
Let's pretend it's both.
Sure. So I downloaded the okay, so you know on Steam when you play a game for long enough and it gives you like cards and stuff?
Yeah.
And if you like manage to get a full set and meld the cards, it'll give you like stuff like backgrounds and wallpapers.
Yeah.
I just saved one of the wallpapers from Scapegoat.
Right.
So
The
that's what
first
my
one?
background is. I think so, yeah.
Oh, I made my thorax a little round. The
That's
gaster's got to
okay.
be way rounder, right?
Yes.
Yes. Good. That ant has a sign.
Yes. This is completely legit ant anatomy. Uh,
It's okay. I only follow like 3 ant YouTubers.
oh, okay.
What?
I've never followed an ant YouTuber.
Oh, well, it's like aquascaping YouTube, but with ants and less water, usually.
Huh.
Sometimes there is a lot of water, and then sometimes it's exactly like aquascaping.
Where's my cursor? Oh, there's my cursor. Okay, well, we're gonna.
Boop, boop, boop. I've made ant.
Yay, ant.
I think it needs some more leggies. Hmm. 2, 4, 5, 6. Perfect! Behold. Yes. Look at her gaster. Becky.
Becky with the big gaster. All right, let's do that. Do that.
Okay, so your ants have a variety of activities.
Yes. Uh, little webcam. Uh,
Yeah, definitely need one hacking the net.
this is this is the ant YouTuber.
Oh, that I was just talking about.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Oh, wait, what is this? Okay, there we go. Do 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 do.
I'm going for slightly more authentic ants. Only slightly.
That's fair.
Oh, it's pogging. Can we kill it?
All right. All right. These ants are very good roommates to each other.
Uh, right there in the open? In
Yep.
public?
Wait. Being good. Wait, hold up. Does that mean something that I think it doesn't?
Do you think it just means being roommates?
Oh no. Oh yeah. No, yeah, yes. And they were roommates.
When you really think about it, all ants are roommates.
They actually, yeah, they are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Actually, if you get into ant stuff, you'll run across a really unfortunately spelled word, gamergut.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, which is
Mm-hmm.
what some colonies have instead of a queen, where they just have like a bunch of breeders.
Mm-hmm. Why? My computer's like, hey, we're withholding, we're suppressing your notifications. Cool, excellent. Hey, here's the notifications we're suppressing. They actually, I think Final Fantasy 14 has like Gummergets in one of the early areas as an enemy.
Oh,
It's just like one of the giant ant things you can run into.
rude.
Yep. People were wondering if it was intentional or not.
Oh, to kill gamer gators?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is Borger. Nope.
It's tiny burger.
Tiny Borger. Oops. Oh, that was gonna be ketchup. Now it's just mayo chup. Ants doing food crimes.
Just get these pests out of my yard.
So, as you noticed, I had the opportunity to load up SimAnt in like DOSBox, and while trying to figure out how to draw in SimAnt, I ended up reading the instruction booklet to remind me how to actually do it,
Yeah.
and which reminded me that like there were multiple types of games. You could play a quick game in SimAnt, but then you could play like a longer game which had multiple tiles across a giant backyard, and the nominal win condition would be to set up enough colonies to drive out the human living in the house,
Mm-hmm.
which I appreciate.
Goals.
Okay, so we got some horses. Or wait,
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
take nothing back.
Leave only memories.
Yep.
I'm expanding my base.
Excellent. I am about to do that after I finish. I think that this friendly ant, some jaunty little. We'll give them little ant glasses. They're smart.
That's how you can tell.
That is how you can tell. And a little construction helmet.
So you can tell what kind of ant they are.
Yep.
Like the ant world of Richard Scarry.
Yep. And give them a little blueprint. Because this colony is going places.
We got plans.
I kind of looks more like a mullet. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna mullet under the construction helmet. That's how you get those.
Turns out I don't actually know what a construction helmet looks like, so don't worry about it.
Well, never use reference.
I will never use. I would use reference. My monitors are full. There is no place for reference to go. Oh, I made these ants kind of big.
Oh, big ants.
Big ants.
If you put them further away, they look smaller. Huh?
Yeah.
Learned that from The Hobbit.
Oops. Where did my... There we are. There we go. Well, I can fix this. Let's do... Do, 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 do. Okay. Actually, we're going to do that, and we're going to do this and make a sign.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to do that. Mega ants.
So that's where the mega ants live?
Yes.
The rest of the ants are not going to be mega?
No.
Solves that problem.
It does solve that problem. Where did my cursor go? Here's my cursor. Okay.
Could add a grasshopper to make them look busier.
No. No. No.
Just a little poster on the side of the wall. Don't be like him.
Okay, so back in Normalville, there's some red ants.
Normalville. Wait. You're mixing ants?
Yeah. Why not?
Maybe you didn't learn everything from cement.
I did not, in fact. Well, that's why it's separated. There's a force field over there. Look, science got involved. It was a bit of a problem. Do, do. Do, 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 do. You're having an ant dance. Oh, I see. You're actually being responsible with your colony keeping.
Yeah, I need more ants. So they have to reproduce.
That's fair.
You have to keep the eggs out of the water and out of the garbage holes. Look, Eggy.
Eggy! What a good little ant.
Now I'm going to draw maybe a fungus farm. That will be fun. I don't know what a fungus farm would look like. I think they're kind of like mostly on the edges.
Yeah.
Then I might need like a garbage room.
Now you're thinking in ants.
Yep. Great. There we go. All right. What does fungus look? I could just draw little mushrooms. Ah, that solves everything.
Yep.
Everyone will know what I'm talking about. Little blue mushrooms. Do, 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 do. Boink. Maybe I should just do all my drawing with the lasso tool. That would be easy. Boop, boop, boop. Mushroom, mushroom.
Do.
Let's get the like underneath.
Do, 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 do.
So I'm not necessarily going to blame you for this, but I woke up with the Inska marching stuck in my head. It's not entirely your fault.
It's not entirely my fault.
What?
It's only slightly my fault.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a little bit.
Just like mushrooms.
Just like my. Oh, yes! They look a little bit like they're screaming, which I appreciate.
Don't you hear the screams of the fungus?
Ah! I wonder if I can. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a disco ball here.
Lots of questions about ant manufacturing. So
Don't
many
worry about
questions. Don't worry about it. Alright. What does garbage look like?
I mean, I guess it depends on. So, ant garbage. So, I think I mentioned I had to skim through a lot of that SimAnt instruction manual, and there sure was a lot of, like, the back third of it was just talking about ants.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they were saying, like, ants don't actually eat, they drink.
Kinda.
Kinda. So, some of the ant garbage would just be crushed remains of whatever, I would think.
Just empties.
Just empties, yes. Why? Notifications, please. Let's see. So they got to be responsible.
Meh. Alright, just gonna draw some garbage bags.
Sounds good.
They're all good and tied up like they're supposed to be. One can be recycling or compost. The compost bag color is like light green, similar to green. There.
There we go.
And then I guess stank lines.
Yes.
Everything needs stank lines.
Everything needs stank lines.
I'm gonna make them yellow.
What kind of things are yellow stank?
It's extra stank.
It's extra stank. Oh.
It's putrid. Like, it's like evocative of sulfur.
Oh.
Rotten eggs. Farts.
Yep.
Oh, you got a little recycling can.
I do. They got to be responsible too. But we're gonna do this. I think it's about time to draw an additional dealie.
Yes. I think I've got
So we'll-
everything an ant needs. Blue. White. Black and green.
A little bit of brown.
A little bit of brown.
A little bit of brown.
Yeah. It's healthy for the colony.
It's healthy for the colony. We have an ant here who's a little bit upset that he lives so close to the dance floor.
He should be an author and he's working on his novel.
I can do this.
I read only the start of Nabokov's Pale Fire, but it starts with an author complaining about he's like next to like Coney Island or something like that.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's just like, dude, this is your fault. But it's actually really funny, and I never expected Nabokov to be funny.
Huh.
But that's not really part of the book.
That's fair. Little desk.
My hand's too sweaty to open my water bottle.
No.
By sweaty, I mean I touched the condensation on the side of the bottle. It's the smooth soda stream cap.
Oh.
So. Come on, grippers. Ugh. I brought cold water with me,
And now
and
you can't.
now I can't.
And now you can't. Sometimes when I have that problem, um, we have these like kitchen mitts that have rubberized like grippers.
Yeah, I just tried my shirt, but maybe I have washi tape. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, or like a rubber band.
I have a hair tie, but they're like fabric coated.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
This is totally gonna work. This extremely fragile tape. I just need like a grip. Nope.
No.
All right. Stream's canceled
Stream's canceled.
due to incompetence. Adult failure.
No adulting, only ants.
Oh. All right. I'll finish my coffee at least.
That'll cool you down.
It just lets the rage simmer brighter.
Speaking of, this ant author was very unhappy. This is the best place that he could get to live. It's got bare light bulbs in the ceiling. He's trying to finish working on his great Aunt American novel. And these ravers just will not let him. Not let her, really, because ants.
Trying to find a path to expand on. This way. Diggy, diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy, diggy hole. Okay, and then we branch off. Maybe another mushroom patch.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's.
Okay.
Wait, what are you doing? Oh, I see what I'm doing.
Grab more ants. Like a little ant farmer.
Little ant farmer. I feel inspired by your ant farm, and I too wish to join in the honest work.
Mm-mm. Yes, closer to the earth.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go refill my water with water from the fridge so that I don't die. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Perfect. Yes, that is what I was going. Thank you. Thank you, TXC2, for getting there. Mm. Do, 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 do.
Okay. More ants.
More ants strike the earth.
Come winter. Supplies from the ant home will. There's gotta be an ant mod.
There should be. I feel like video game ant properties have been vastly underserved.
Really thin on the ground lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, sure, Simant did it perfect the first
Yep.
time. But imagine Dwarf Fortress, Diggy Diggy Hole, but with
Mm-hmm.
ants who can lift 10 times their body mass. Unlike
I'd,
dwarves who slow down at the slightest stone they have to carry.
I would play this game.
Brownie Points asks if we've done practicing anatomy and posing based on Araki's work, such as and including JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, all of them. And we have not. I don't see why not, but we just haven't.
Do have a phone.
You have a
Let's
phone.
second.
You
I'm
can
like, I
start
don't have room.
JoJo posing.
Yes. No. There's a song called JoJo Pose. What?
Weird. I mean, you can watch the OP for Battle Tendency has a lot of poses in it. Uh, but yeah, I don't know if you want to watch stuff right now.
Nah, probably not. Don't worry, I've got my phone up.
Song's a bop though.
All right, let's get this.
Ugh. Yeah. Iraqi's stuff is like very inspired by haute couture. So like it's very model posy.
That makes a lot of sense.
There's also a lot of like really complicated patterns on the clothing of characters, which makes them both hard to draw and cosplay. Brownie points. I think the crossover was with Versace, not Gucci. That was around Golden Wind, I think. Like Zoolander? Exactly like Zoolander.
All right, let's do that. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I don't know why we're having like a showdown in the middle of this mushroom patch, but sure.
They needed privacy for their honor duel.
Let's go to.
You know, farmers often fight, get into all
Do
sorts
they?
of business. Oh, I was wrong. Brownie points. You got it. It's Gucci. It's all Gucci.
It's all Gucci. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I need like a new brood chamber, I think. For more expansion.
That makes sense.
Also, I feel like my dirt needs like rocks or something in it.
Yeah. It's kind of what I when I did my original grass layer, I found like paint splatter, like watercolor splatter, and it just textured it up. Jants. Mangled pixel with JoJo ants. Jants. Yep. Okay. She's got to fill barrels.
Pump up the jants.
Be ant aggressive. Be ant aggressive. This is the worst barrel, and that's fine.
You don't think all this Harding's gonna sing about it?
What song?
The barrel.
Oh, yeah, no. Where'd my cursor go? on a second.
I also have that problem with the tablet and Krita.
Yeah, where'd my cursor go?
Uh-huh.
It just went away. Okay, it's over here now. Oh, nope. There we go. Found it. Found it. Um, okay, there. All right. All right.
Okay. We're moving our eggies.
Eggies.
They're moving.
They're moving. That's a good, healthy colony.
Boop. And how do I do this? Just scooch. Yay!
Did you? Nice.
I just grabbed them, but I left a weird hole. Yeah. Fill color. GG? No? So just have to. How do I deselect? Oh god. Perfect. No one knows that
Perfect.
anything was taken from this gap. Certainly. No? Is that what I do? No. Okay. Figured it out. Ah!
What? Oh, it's back.
There. I fixed it.
What? What's going on over there in your
Nothing!
colony? Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing's going on in your
Not
colony.
ripping holes in space-time at all. Everything is definitely nice and tidy.
Nice and tidy, I see.
Yep. We run a clean ship out here in the anthole. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
Nope. So many babies.
So many babies.
Lots of babies. You carry them gently in your giant pinchy mouth.
That's a good baby tender. Oh. You're You've got a donut cream filled colony there.
No,
Okay.
no, that didn't
Okay.
happen.
That didn't
No
happen.
one saw that. It's a normal colony for normal ants.
Normal colony for normal ants. Okay.
Yeah. Good that you got the message. Look, ants don't crave electrolytes.
Do they though? Don't they though?
But what if?
But what if?
Mom's going on a journey. She's got a new room. Perfect. How do I flip her? I'll rotate. Kabam!
Kabam?
Flawless victory!
Yes.
Everything as intended.
Mm-hmm.
Just clean up on aisle 4, and
Clean up
then
on
we'll
aisle
be done.
4.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. It's great. Now I have more room to draw ants.
Excellent. Excellent. Something. I don't know.
Well, you tried, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Do, 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 do. Definitely all of my ants definitely have legs. Oh, I see how it is.
You see how it is?
Electro wow.
What
A
about
big
it?
vat for you know, I don't know if those vats of chemicals are OSHA compliant. I think you might get an ant joker in there. Or
An ant.
an Ant Harley Quinn. That's how it happens.
I mean, that's just how that happens.
It fall into a vat of monster energy, and it turns you into a monster. To Emily, so you've tried making ants with no legs and spore, and they're terrible. I don't even know if you can give creatures like a chitinous exterior.
Ooh.
So when you have it had something more like, I don't know, those silkworm toys. Yeah, wobble ants. Fleshy. Yeah, articulated like snakes. Squared Out Cube has it.
1 second here.
Should really try to find a picture of the Johnny Five I tried to make in Spore, because it's probably the worst thing I've done. The tank treads are really not functional.
That's wait, the tank treads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Johnny Five from
Oh,
Short
yeah.
Circuit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whole colony.
Just a whole colony. It's green. All right. And then we have, I swear to goodness. Losing my cursor. Oh, there we are. Okay. And do one of these.
Do bats eat ants?
I do. I would imagine they eat flying ants. But honestly, I don't know. There we go. I was gonna make bottled drinks, but
You still can.
I could, yeah, yeah. Just like Ant 40s. 40 milliounce. Pour one out.
What is this? A 40 for ants?
Yep.
Yep, you pour one out for your ant homies, it seeps into the mound and makes it unlivable. Why not just boiling water at that point?
Oh, yeah. Lord Serrano with Occupational Safety and Health Ant Association.
Good.
All right, that's enough of whatever that was. Yeah, let's see what we've got so far.
Okay, overview.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it is break time, so
it is break time.
good to check out our progress in general. Here's my domain.
So productive.
We got people taking garbage out, moving the eggs, starting to harvest the fungies.
Yay, fungies.
And then on yours,
Yep.
there's you've sequestered the giant ants.
I have.
They're not allowed on the dance floor.
They are not. We have some 100% OSHA okay. We have Angry Author Ant. And JoJo's for some reason.
Right. And one of them is riding a horse,
Yes.
which is just another ant.
Which is kind of just another ant, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We will be back after some brief messages. Get up and stretch, or look at something far away, or find a dark, cold, quiet cave to cool off in. See you again soon, everybody. Enjoy the bees.
Bees! Live bees!
Welcome back, everybody, to Can't Draw Horses Club. Carrie has joined us today, and we're doodling ants.
Yep, sure are.
Whole big ant nest. Real, definitely inspired by observations in the wild.
Yep.
Ants.
100% scientifically accurate.
Yeah, we're scientists here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both of us.
We're both scientists.
Yeah. So, what are you working on now?
Okay. I have my gamer ant quad here. And then I had my dance floor and my 100% OSHA OK Electro Wow bottling plant.
Right.
And they have food source now, as people are JoJoing up there. But I think that in the spirit of science, we need to get some labs going.
Ah, yes.
I've not spent enough time unlocking the
Research paths, yeah.
exactly. So we're going to do that now.
Meanwhile, I plan to dig deeper, maybe greedily.
I support this. Let me know if you find any particularly good research points down there.
Yes, good. The correct color. Doing it all on one layer because we're professionals.
Yep.
Yep. Actually, I might even go back up to the surface and add some greenery. What is ant home without stuff to explore? Like fallen leaf or grassy stuff.
Sounds like I might be extra loud.
Are you extra loud?
Or you're extra quiet.
How about now?
Testing.
But bam.
Notifications, we talked about this. I closed programs.
Oh well.
Oh well. Wonder if I can kill this. Why would you? No. No, don't do that. Chrome, I want you to manage notifications. Don't. Thank you. Okay, here we go.
Grass is like seaweed, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, nope, that's 100%. That is a Honey, I Shrunk the Kid situation going on up there.
All right. Now I want to put like a little Oreo cookie or something down.
Yeah.
Product
but what
placement.
if someone? Yeah, yes. What if someone wants to notify me? Then they can wait. Then they can wait.
Well, I'm going to put all of my audio equalization to waste by muting myself as I eat a ham sandwich.
Ham Sammy.
Mm-hmm. Ham Sammy don't even know what's gonna happen. Little does it know it's entered a dangerous territory.
I have a bunch of leftover curry that I made last night, so I got a little monomaniacal and obsessed over, like, once I realized that I could plant kabocha squash in a garden, I decided I wanted to, and I wanted to specifically make it into curry.
Did you get a good size?
Yeah, it was decent. It was a decent size. It ended up growing to like, let me get 1 second here. Like, oh, that's not helpful.
Wait, there.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah, it was like, there we go. About that.
It totally fit on camera if you had tried to show it off.
Yes. Yeah, I guess in my weirdo Statesian units, I think it was like 7 or 8 inches diameter. It wasn't too bad. It was fine. I wanted it to taste a little bit sweeter than it actually did, but it was functional in the green curry that I put it in, so. Yep.
So you're going to be growing another one next year.
Oh yeah, no, they're still going.
Uh-huh.
And yes, of course I am.
How is the weather?
Here,
Yeah.
hot, dry. I definitely need to water my squashes and my tomatoes a little bit later. I have not really successfully. There's a bunch of tomato plants going out there, but like only a very small handful of the cherry tomatoes are actually turning red. Because I do not know what I am doing.
Well, they'll ripen off the vine if you take them.
I should probably do that now, shouldn't I?
Then stuff won't eat them.
Yeah, so like things are not actually getting out there. It's a raised planter box.
Okay.
I have some Brussels sprouts that are growing that some of them are all like the leaves are chewed up, but they're still going.
Brussels sprouts are a weird plant.
They are really weird.
It's like a stick with knobs on it.
Uh-huh. And leaves. And you can apparently eat the leaves.
Yep. It's a brassica. It's just brassica leaves. It's like kale.
Mm-hmm.
The thing we started eating recently that I thought was a little odd was chrysanthemum.
What? Huh.
Yeah.
I did not know that you could eat that. The only weird flower things that I have eaten recently have been I got butterfly pea flowers to no radial manual. Why? What's going on here? No, go away there. All right.
So peas for butterflies?
Yes. No. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. They're super bright blue, and you can steep them in a tea that is violently blue. And then if you put an acid in it, it turns pleasantly purple.
Oh.
It doesn't really have much of a taste. It's pretty much just there for the effect.
Pea water.
Yep, exactly. So I've been enjoying experimenting with my pea water.
Was that the blue water you had on camera earlier?
No, that was a blue raspberry, like, freezy from Taco Bell because I'm a gremlin.
And it melted. Yeah.
Yep, I have Baco'd this taco. Actually, if we're talking about weird veggies, I can bring some on camera.
Yeah?
Yes?
Yeah?
Okay, alright, give me like 1 minute to go grab them.
Alright.
Alright. So, there was some threat that we might not be living in our current place, and that has mostly settled out. So the moment it seemed as if there was a pretty dang good chance I was not going to have to pick up and move, I went out and bought a kit to make a raised garden bed.
Okay.
Filled it up with a bunch of things that I either could eat or could like process into things that I enjoyed eating.
Right.
Including squashes. Last year I attempted to grow squashes in little like patio planter boxes, which didn't work out too well. Like, I got a
They
few
need some
things that
space.
they do, but I managed to grow a few small, tiny, pathetic things. But I specifically went out of my way to cross pollinate them. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Digital Seahorse. I like our room divider too. It's very useful for when I want to go into my own zone of silence, I guess. But because I read that when you plant a squash, the fruit is already the fruit is developed by or is determined by the plant that you've put in. Like, it is a part of the flower that develops into like the ovary.
Yep.
But because it has to be cross-pollinated from a different flower, you can cross different like varieties of squashes, and if you save the seeds, that will be what the next generation is. And so I decided I wanted to do weird science that I probably won't do again. Because I was trying to cross pumpkins with stuff. So I think this is my Zucpumpkin. Kind of looks like an 8-ball zucchini. It looks pumpkin-ish. The flesh inside is like zucchini with all of the seeds in the center.
So it's just like solid.
It's solid with a hole in the center that's filled with seeds. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have any left of this, but I did the same thing with a yellow squash and a pumpkin, and it looked like a pumpkin, only it was bright yellow. And when you cut into it, it was like a zucchini or a yellow squash with a bunch of seeds in the middle, and it did fine. It was fine. But I guess some of the other fun things is I have a second kabocha that just kind of failed to thrive. So it's so tiny.
Oh!
It's so weak.
Oh!
It's so tiny.
Oh!
I just finally picked it yesterday because I'm like, this is not growing.
Oh!
It's so weak. And then the last but not least, I've heard all of the stories about zucchinis being prolific, and I knew that, but I wanted a zucchini, so I got one zucchini seedling, just one, and I
Yes.
planted it, and it was fine. And there's so many zucchinis. They don't stop. They're not joking. I've pulled like 7 or 8 zucchinis off that thing at least. I've given zucchinis away. And then, but I like, because I was busy with other stuff the prior few days. And I went to a meetup with a bunch of cool kind.social folks.
So you were away from your zucchini.
For like maybe 2 or 3 days. And I was looking in there to see if anything had grown. I didn't see anything, and then I was just about to leave, and I brushed aside some leaves, and I noticed something that was drooping out of the planter box. This is a zucchini the size of my forearm. This is a zucchini the size of
It snuck one off the edge. Secret escape.
What am I gonna do with this?
Eat it!
I mean, yes, I'm gonna eat it. It's just really a question of whether I broil it or turn it into like zucchini bread. But I just what happened here? What happened?
Well, thank you for sharing.
So in conclusion, grow squashes, I guess.
Like, maybe get someone else to keep an eye on your zucchini if you leave for a day.
Yep. Okay. I think it's time to go back to ant science. This ant is going to work on their doctoral thesis.
Ooh.
Oop. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm drawing with my mouse. Not like drawing with this pen is going to be much better, but let's see. Let's give you a little ant Erlenmeyer.
Antenmeyer?
Yep. Handling it outside of a flame or a fume hood, that's not very safe.
Probably really poor ventilation in the ant colony.
Yeah, I should fix that. HVAC.
There we go. Giant ice cream sandwich is coming to visit. It's supposed to be an Oreo.
Yes. Okay, where did my cursor go? There's my cursor.
Here we are investigating. Investigating. Investigating.
They're doing some food science.
Yeah. Is this food? Answer may surprise you.
Let's see. Little ant fridge. think my ants have slowly become larger as I draw.
Right. I think mine started out like super big,
Mm-hmm.
and then I tried to compensate, and now I've got a variety, which is, totally normal for ants.
Yeah.
Come in different
They,
sizes.
every ant in its place.
Right. I have an ant carry a little pebble that's too big for removal. Oh. Oh, there we go. It toggled between different brush styles, and I was like, I don't need caution tape down here.
Oop, that's too many legs. Oh, this is not making it better. Okay, there we go. It's my area. Can I draw a very tiny deer stalker and make it look recognizable? The answer may surprise you. The answer is no.
Let's see, they're like brown and green, let's say. And you just have to do like the hatch pattern at a pixel scale.
Is now the time to think that to reveal that I probably have aphantasia to some degree, and I don't form good pictures in my mind.
Hmm. Hmm. Don't know how to get around that. I'm like a 6 on the Apple scale. Like I'm
Is
just
that
off the chart.
a 6 on, like, you could picture things perfectly?
Well,
Is that the direction?
yeah. The issue is that the stuff in my head is extremely mutable,
Okay.
and I can see like inside and outside at the same time. So like picturing the apple, it's like, okay, it could be one of 50 apples I've seen, and then keep trying to hold it, and then
No, and it
it's a different apple.
okay. So, like, dream rules.
Yep.
Like that frustrating maybe this is not universal, but shoot. Okay, so there's a roguelike video game called like Hyper something.
Like Hyper Light Drifter.
No, it's not Hyper Light Drifter.
Rogue like.
It's
What happens in the game?
it's low graphics style and it's rendered on a sphere. Yeah, it's Hyper Rogue. Thank you, Shateri. So it's rendered on a sphere, except the map that you're traversing is hyperbolic. So if you stay in the same close environs, things are relatively the same. But once you leave them, if you try to come back, you don't quite come back to the same place.
Ah, all right.
Yeah,
So space
it's real.
stretches.
Yeah, it's hyperbolic space, but it's rendered on a sphere.
Huh.
Or yeah, okay, technically rendered within a sphere, and it happens to look like it's on a sphere because of how hyperbolic distance works, and math is weird, to quote Shateri, who is one of my math friends. So yeah, it's sort of got that almost dreamlike feel to it, where if you wander off too far while you're attempting to roguelike, and you try to get back, you might make it back, but you probably won't.
Hmm.
So it kind of like got that almost inbuilt frustrating, I'm trying to hold on to it and it's slipping through my fingers.
Yeah, just pondering the orb.
Exactly. Literally pondering the orb.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really good at like flipping stuff over in my head.
Okay.
That works really well. But that, again, that's just because I can see it from every angle. Because I think like
okay.
spatially.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have to really concentrate to do that. Funny thing is that when I start to do drawings and things, it's almost as if I have to render it from concept, if that makes sense.
Like, ants have 3 body parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't see it, but I can be like, okay, I know these things. Or I can see it, but it's like in a dim room.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Whereas,
okay, let's...
like, my brain's like, here's a bunch of macro photography you've seen of ants, and then also here's a video, and then also here's... I just get, like, overwhelmed with...
Mm-hmm. Or, like, I'd like to paint light sources on this mini. Okay, well, here are the rules that I must repeat in my head in order to do it mostly correct.
Right.
It's like, okay, I can visualize, like, an orb of where the light is, and it's like, if I transpose the two and say, okay, these things probably are in line of sight of the thing, so they get color. These things are not, so they don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that mental ray tracing is pretty easy.
Yes. Yeah.
Whew. Only up to 32 in here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna make it. This happens every year.
Yeah.
It used to be worse in Alberta.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Just a lot of dirt and sun.
Yep.
At least here we have ocean. An ocean wind.
Yeah. Yeah, I am originally from the US Midwest, right up next to one of the Great Lakes.
Oh,
And so,
stanky.
well, no, I don't. They're not. I mean, yeah, okay, you don't go swimming in Lake Michigan. I think maybe they've cleaned it up, but you probably no. You pick if you want to go swimming, you pick another lake. You pick the small lakes. If you're in, Minnesota, Wisconsin, that area, there's a ton of little lakes. You just pick one of the. You don't go in one of the Great Lakes. On account of all of the raw sewage dumping that happened for long periods of time. Um,
That and they're just kind of like heavy traffic zones.
yeah, yeah. But the thing about them is they act like a thermal battery, like the ocean does.
Yeah.
For us, but they run out. So the first, maybe 2 months of summer is pretty temperate, and then it gets nasty gross. And then the first 2 months of winter are fine, and then it becomes Arctic. And it was really weird moving out here to just discover that it's the same thing, only it doesn't run out.
Yeah. That's genuinely it. It's like, well, there's your problem.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I just want to draw a bunch of stuff.
Bunch of stoof.
Stuff.
Oh, I have not been letting ant appropriateness stop me.
They're gonna ride a shark to space.
Yes, that is entirely a shark, and that was intentional, correct. With a little gold heat shield. And
To Emily, what's Jet Ant? Ah. Hey, watch and play game.
uh,
I kind of
Oh,
want to
I
play
think
Beauty Copter.
that was an event. I watched that. I think I watched that live.
Yeah, I just want to play games that are just like have jaw-dropping like decisions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, you're making a lot of choices here, Beauty Copter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Beauty Copter on Talking Sim when? I don't know. I'm trying to get the schedule for September worked out, so maybe. Like, no promises. Let me see if. Yeah. I'm gonna be gone for PAX for the first week, but uh maybe later.
Nice. I think my personal favorite atmospheric game recently is was it Hypnospace Outlaw?
Mm.
I love that game so much. I won't spoil it.
It's kind of weird because one of the YouTubers we follow
Mm-hmm.
uh has music by Hot Dad usually for his
Mm-hmm.
theme song. So it was just wild to just get more Hot Dad.
Uh-huh.
In the way that it is in the game.
Mm-hmm. Wait, it's getting a sequel?
Good.
Please tell me that you're not lying.
Well, let me see. What is it? Strange Scaffold? Let's see if they've got news about that. At least I assume it was a Strange Scaffold game. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh, it's under a different name?
They made that game in Construct?
What's
Damn.
what's Construct?
Uh, it's an engine that uh is HTML based,
Okay.
and It's not a problem with the engine, but you get a lot of beginners producing stuff on it. So
Okay.
typically they're like laggy jank that doesn't work.
That makes sense.
Okay. Okay. There's a new experience in the Hypnospace Outlaw universe.
I'm so happy.
Slayer's X Terminal Aftermath Vengeance of the Slayer.
I'm so happy. That made my day. Wait, the F. I love that there's continuity of story.
It's one of the characters from Hypnospace makes a game.
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
Dream Settler seems to be the sequel. Yeah, Tender Shoot Noble Robot. Published by No More Robots. That seems accurate. That seems more in line with Hypnospace. It takes place on SleepNet, so yeah.
Okay, yep.
Whereas the other one's a shooter. Great. Great. There's a whole universe of activity. Bring back Granny Cream.
Oh no, now that's going to be in my head for a week. So, unlike my brain, which does not hold on to good pictures that well, it definitely holds on to songs.
You have like a brain ear,
Yes, I
inner
have a brain ear.
inner monologue,
Yes, constantly.
sounds and beep boops.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, we are at time for another break, which is great because I just finished my water.
Sounds good.
See you soon.
Bees! Live bees!
Welcome back, everybody, to Can't Draw Horses Club. I'm Corey. Joining me today is Carrie. We're drawing ants.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at how we're doing.
Okay.
I, for one, am drawing a mighty fortress in order to dismantle this giant Oreo cookie from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids of the movie.
Excellent. And I am
Running out of
Yes.
space.
I
Is
think
that why you're launching that ship?
Yes. They need somewhere to go. This completely, perfectly well-researched and drawn spaceship. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yep.
I was curious about this thing. This quiz metric furlong is posted. I haven't clicked on it yet, but I want to. Everyone's talking about anime now.
Yes. I believe it is 4 anime that are described in obfuscated by silly phrases.
Pick one.
Yes. I think I picked one before the show went live when I was checking to make sure my chat monitor was working, and I have completely forgot. I have no memory of any of the items.
The list says Home's Where the Heart Is, Dewey Decimal System,
I think that's what I picked.
something something box, and I just looked at this. I can remember 4 things, I swear. Can't remember what the first name was, but Merquest? Merquest? I'll assume that one's like, I don't know, Love Live or something. Dragon Marquest, that's it. Let's see. What am I watching? Vinland Saga 2, because I love Vinland Saga a lot.
Hmm.
Uh, Reincarnated as a Vending Machine.
I love things like that.
I finished Blue Lock, which is a soccer one with an elimination system. There's one about men's gymnastics called Backflip. And then there's a women's sports climbing one. And then I've turned on the dubs for Reincarnated Jobless Guy, which is like Reincarnated as a Vending Machine is surprisingly not horny, but the other one is quite horny.
Oh no.
So I was willing to switch it over to the dub so that I could play my video games while watching anime.
Yep, that's completely reasonable.
Yeah.
I think as I mentioned before going live, I just got done with a lot of administrative nonsense with regards to possibly moving, thankfully not moving, and so I needed to burn some aggression, some stress off. I don't know. I've been playing a whole lot of Rogue Legacy 2.
Right.
Just an absurd amount of it.
Yeah, I was playing like mini Metro while watching stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just enough that you have to use your eyes.
Yeah.
So it was hard. It's
Exactly.
easier on turn-based stuff. A lot of the stuff I was playing like Desktop Dungeons 2.
Okay. I think I played that, but not recently, so I don't remember much about it.
I never got into the first one, so I was like, it's kind of a remake, but I don't know. It's fine, but I'm bad at math. So like
Yeah.
calculating the optimal route is very much my weak point.
In theory, I'm good at math until
You said you have a math friend. They're in chat.
I do. Yep.
I don't have any math friends.
Well, technically, I have puzzle friends that have good math backgrounds.
So you can do like group puzzles?
Yes.
Like ARGs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Really more like puzzle hunts.
Okay, puzzle hunts. Yeah.
Really any puzzles, I think. just a lot of it's turns out there's a lot of people in the kind of the greater Seattle and or Portland area that do puzzle solving. Also San Francisco, also Boston. On account of all of the tech, like big puzzle community at MIT, big puzzle community at Stanford.
So weird.
Then they like just get hired by places and big puzzle community, wherever they land up.
Antarctica.
Yes, Antarctica.
Angel, are you saying you're my friend and you're into math? Is that why I'm rude? Because I don't know if my friends roll natural ones when they're controlling my characters.
Oh no.
Yeah. See, turns out. Don't be friends with your GM, they'll drop you out of a tree.
So the very first, if we're going back to old stories, since I'm drawing ants from decades ago, um, my like second year of high school, I went to a academic summer camp
Okay.
and ended up like running into the people who were clearly running their own D&D game and then glommed onto them
Uh-huh.
and eventually got to play after the camp ended with them. And we had a case where they sprung a trap and the floor. Yeah.
So it's happened to you too.
Yes, it happened to us, and this was second ed. This was AD&D.
Oh.
So when we all later leveled, so you don't get many like skill proficiencies in that.
No.
The skill proficiency that basically everyone took the next time it was possible for us to was rope use. Because we were all
Ropes are so good.
They are. They're so useful. I'm not sure how we didn't die.
I love those and those rods that stay in the air and can hold weight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what can't you do?
What can't you do?
Just a rope and a stick. Most
Yeah.
powerful tools.
So, oh yeah. So there's a different game. This time in third ed in college, we had a friend who wanted to run a game that was ostensibly like based on JRPGs
Okay.
and used all of the tropes therein. And so we all rolled characters that were like characters from different JRPGs, but with the serial numbers filed off.
Right. Who was Naruto?
I don't think any of us watched Naruto, but that being said, probably my now husband. He's playing like a dragon sorcerer monk thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that group had at least 2 noted min-maxers. And
Great.
so I was like, I'm not even gonna compete. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll a bard, and I will buff other people. You deal with it. And so my character, like, they would get magic stuff, and they didn't want it. So they gave it to me. And so I had this just sack of tools of like one-use magic items that I would just pull out at random moments because it's like, whatever, fine. So,
Oh.
like tree tokens.
Oh, Lurker Spine, which word do you have a problem with? Boruto's dad, Naruto? I watch animes. Thought his son was named Burrito.
I thought the Baruto thing was an actual joke because I only learned about it from like joke YouTubes, but that's a thing they actually did.
Still going.
Oh no. It's bad.
I agree. Because I was watching Naruto Shippuden, Shippuden, and then it kind of graduated to Boruto, and like, you know how there's the power creep in Naruto? Boruto starts with all of that existing.
Oh no.
So that's the base level.
Okay. So so it's the whole in order to get drama going, we have to continually ratchet stuff up. But you start out high, so that's good luck.
But it's like, teen adventure drama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we watched Burn Notice, which had that kind of real bad at, like, it was good, and yeah, just don't watch past a certain season.
Is Burn Notice the one with the guy who's a comedian who
It has
says he's an asshole? Or is
it's the
that
spy thing.
spy thing?
It has Bruce Campbell as his friend.
Okay.
It's a spy gets burnt, and so he has to go keep doing, like, he's trying to figure out why, but he does, like, good deeds for payment.
Thank you,
In
Larry
the-
Spine. I was thinking of Dennis Leary. He's in a show that I think has fire in the name, but yeah, different thing. Rescue Me. Yeah. Okay. Burn Notice sounds interesting, other than the later seasons.
Yes. Yeah, it eventually gets into a bit of a problem with oh, you managed to succeed and you found just one more layer, just one more layer, just one more layer. Oh, all right.
I just watched all of Barry, and that was fun.
Oh, okay. I'm so very behind on TV.
Yeah. I don't have a good reason for watching as much as I do. Just like video games. I don't have a good reason for that. Why do I play 100 games a year? Nobody knows.
They're there.
They're there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got my little ant druid. I haven't. I do not know what Burn Notice is based on, honestly.
Hmm.
All I know is that there was several solid years where we were just chain gunning all of the complete series on, like, Netflix. And I got in a lot of painting. Which is good, you know?
Yeah.
And on that note, after this show and I take a little break, I'm probably gonna go right back to my desert bus.
Your desert bus?
Uh-huh. My project, yes.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm so behind.
Oh no.
It's probably fine. I need to sit down and solder again. Yep. Sarah Serinde knows what's up.
Yeah, Sarah Sinrinde is not one to talk, though. freaking long projects. Angel, you too. You were also working on someone else's project. You were working on too many projects.
Too many projects. Too many projects.
Yeah. I myself have to kick my butt tomorrow to start editing the next episode of my podcast. I have a podcast called Hey, Check It Out.
It's
where
good.
My friends Anna and Josh and I take turns picking movies to watch. The last one that went up is Josh's pick, which is Prince of Darkness, which is a John Carpenter movie I hadn't seen. It was fun.
Oh, I'm an episode behind then.
What? That's
I
because I started the show before the show saying I should tell people about my podcast because no one knows that I have a new episode out. I had a guest on 2 weeks ago, and at the end I was like, so your episode's probably going to be like 3 months out. And she was like, what? So yeah, I'm criminal.
Content criminal.
Cannot edit podcast while watching or listening to TV. It's weird. Also, people will tell you I don't take anything out, and that's a lie. It wouldn't take forever if I just did nothing.
Right?
Right?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I am quite literally building a little house. By house, I mean a radio broadcast building. And,
That might be too much information.
what?
That might be too much information.
Too much information?
Yeah,
My super secret project?
exactly.
But I'm making pretty good progress on painting the people that'll go in it, and I think I've mostly got the base coat for it, and I'm trying very, very, very hard to not think about the fact that I need to make and paint furniture.
Yeah, don't think about that.
And a helicopter. And a van. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no.
That... Are you gonna do the interior of the van?
No, it's okay, so thank God no.
Right?
Unlike the vampire that I painted for last year, painted being I didn't really
Demolished?
paint that. Yeah, I did. I took a mallet to it. It was fun. The roughly correct scale Vandura that I was able to find doesn't have like working doors, so I'm just gonna paint the outside and be done with it. Although, let's be honest, I'm probably going to attempt to paint like a crappy little like wizard on one side of it.
It needs it.
It kind of does, yeah. And I have my beautiful sparkle airbrush paints. And I think the only reason I have not started on that this weekend is because my my airbrush station is temporarily reconfigured into a solder station.
Oh.
Because I don't want that on my desk where I eat.
Just, flux is a good digestive.
Yeah, and lead has a nice sweetening effect.
Oh yeah, goes down smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Any children listening, don't eat solder.
Don't eat. No, nope.
Wash
It's
your
like
hands.
it's like rope candy. No, do not. Do not.
It's like a pixie stick full of goop.
Hi, Mom. I'm very careful with this, and I basically never use it, and I wash my hands a lot. Please do not fret. I know you can get pure tin solder, but you need a much, much hotter soldering iron for it, and it is apparently a metric pain in the ass to work with, from what I have been told. And unfortunately, a multi-$100 soldering iron is not in budget for something that I do not very often.
I haven't even gone like halfway through my canvas.
You want to just speed run to the bottom and
I could crop it.
put a well, you could crop it. I was like,
Or I could put a little Balrog down there. Yeah,
put a Balrog and be done with it.
Yeah. Um,
But yeah, I'm partially playing Rogue Legacy to actually see if I can get to the ending, and partially playing to. I found where the hidden character class alternate version unlocks were,
mm-hmm.
which gives the characters different weapons. And okay, I knew this was a thing because I'd seen my husband with it, but there's a chef class, and the alternate to the chef class, instead of just being a frying pan that does fire damage, is throws chakras, only they're pizzas. So I really just want to run around and throwing pizzas at like skeletons and stuff. I have priorities. You can so one of the mechanics is your jump attack lets you bounce off of things, and you can definitely jump attack off your own pizzas.
Just like in real life.
Just like in real life. Just like in my Japanese animes.
I've accidentally given my Balrog a mustache.
Sick. It's okay. If that's not a mustache, it's an uwu face.
It's a mustache.
It's a mustache. Okay, cool. Drawing little pizzas just reminds me that the app Diddy used to be a thing, and I'm very sad it is no longer a thing.
Did he?
Yes,
I
you
don't know.
could. It was one of those many apps that, they tried to monetize and it just didn't really, but it kind of like, so it had a bunch of songs loaded in and you could give it text and it would, it was an early AI, I will sing the text to that particular song.
Right.
And they definitely had the pizza pasta song in there.
Pizza pasta song.
Yeah. Bum 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 ba da.
Oh. Oh.
Definitely do not go looking up the Diddy version of that has on YouTube at work because it gets kind of lewd. Bengineering definitely played it on his channel once. Yes, brownie points. And yeah, pizza time is not safe for work. So similar to Tom Cardy's red flags, it's one of those things that runs through my head occasionally that I cannot tell people is running through my head, and certainly am not explaining is running through my head live on the stream. So anyway, have fun with that.
There we go. I think my ant colony is complete.
Excellent. Yeah, and I think I have my D&D party done. Got my bullet ant.
Right.
And my bard ant.
Right.
My barbarian ant. Barbantium. Yeah, I don't know. We'll workshop it. My other barbarian ant. Mage, question mark, druid, and chef.
My brain was just like, if I end the stream now, I have half an hour before work again, so I could play Baldur's Gate.
You could play Baldur's Gate. As I mentioned before stream, it's kind of not a matter of if I play that game, buy that game and play it. It's a matter of when.
Yeah.
I
could always play Caves of Cud.
I was a big Icewind Dale person.
Oh no.
That and Planescape Torment were the only ones I actually made it all the way through.
Yeah. I don't know. I only spent like 8 years working on the enhanced editions. It's fine. It's fine.
Only? Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's not on you. It's just that it's a me thing. It's like Corey really likes Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No court would convict me.
No court would convict you. They're good. I enjoy them.
No. Oh no, God. Because I was like a technical side, so any of the content stuff is not. Well, I touched it, but wasn't me.
Wasn't you.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't you.
And I'm definitely not looking at the Larian people being like, I wish I had been able to do this with the UI. I wish. I really wanted to make a party inventory screen, but I never got it off the ground.
Oh. You would have had to really rechange the like UI for that.
It would have been fine.
It would have been fine.
Would have been like the quick loot bar. Would have just been more stuff that already exists.
Oh yeah.
The Ox, I hit the space bar and get very confused when nothing happens in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just like, why isn't it pause play? Why can't I pause? And I'll hit escape. I'm like, why are the characters still moving in the background behind my menus?
That's gonna throw me.
Yeah, it's also they toggle the camera between like the top down view and the regular roaming camera,
Okay.
and that's not the same as the mode shift to tactical.
Oh, this is gonna take me a while. Because I haven't played Divinity Original Sin either.
I played a little bit.
I have it. I haven't booted it though. I just haven't gotten to it. I'm so behind on my sprawling epic RPGs.
Yeah, yeah. Come on,
On a-
Carrie, just drop 80 hours. Come on.
Yeah, on account of that whole not in college and adulting and yeah. Okay. Anyway, ants.
Ants.
Are beautiful, wonderful, delightful. They are in fact the horses of the earth.
That one's making a pizza.
Mm-hmm. Tell us in the comments what type of toppings would be on an ant pizza. Formic acid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Anchovies. Yes, correct.
You're fired. Get out. Are those ants JoJo posing? Wow! Success!
Yes. Yes, they are. Cacao or cocoa with cordyceps mushrooms.
Cacao.
Cacao. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. It's one of those things I've only read.
Don't come to me for pronunciation advice.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I do things bad on purpose. Why does leaf crust seem so weird to me?
Oh,
It's like, is it a crust that grows on leaves? There's some sort of leaf crust I don't know about.
so you want your ant pizza to be uncrustables? I mean, Lord only knows I have to eat gluten-free pizza, so it's not that far off. They can make it with cauliflower.
Yeah, yeah, we did the broccoli pizza on Tinker Tailor.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I feel like Texan was responsible for that. Probably. That YouTuber and
Yep.
Oh. All right. I think it is time for just one more zoom out and look at things before we are done for the day. So
Sounds
here is
good.
my ant colony. They have gotten started with some mushies, an egg room, and a little garbage room, and they dug too deep and greedily, and so at the bottom is a bedrock.
As is the right.
Yep. And yours finished their science research and are going to be going to space right after
Yep.
stream.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
They're 100% done with this.
Oh, Lurker Spine, the Balrog's just very far away. It's not small. It's just very, very
Just
far
very
away.
far away.
Ah. Anyways. Thank you, Carrie, for joining me today and bringing your childhood techniques of ant doodling to the rest of us.
Glad to be here. Glad to share. Yes.
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 If people want to see, the projects you work on, such as and including For Desert Bus, where would they look?
So I am at Iris of Ether, like below my name, on Twitter, and I'm also at Iris of Ether at kind.social on Mastodon, and then any other place can be reached from one of those two locations. So.
And I'm Corey. You find me here. I live here.
We live here now.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.